There you go. Need this one. Come back. Go ahead. There we go. Number we at? Yes, sir. There we go. Last spot. There we go. Yes, sir.
As a prospect, watching the lottery unfold and kind of getting a little bit more clarity about what that top order looks like?
It's a dream come true. I mean, this is everything I worked for in my life. So the fact that I get to be in that situation where I get to see the night before we're landing is, like I said, dream come true, and I'm looking forward to June 22nd when everything comes together.
And one more Dallas-specific question. Sorry, I'm a reporter from there. But you mentioned, Luka, how do you envision if it is a match and if they do stick at 10, like your games might be able to fit together, or what you might be able to bring alongside him specifically?
Yeah, the possibilities could be endless, and just fun play style. The way he plays is phenomenal. Just him himself, but the way he can stretch the floor, and him, the way he can score the ball, but also just find guys around the perimeter, positions where I could potentially be.
Your biggest strengths and skills are on the court. Like, what do you feel like you really bring to an NBA team?
First, people see the shooting, but I think at the same time I'm excited to show just my versatility on the offensive side and defensive side. With my size, I can guard multiple positions, and I'm just willing to step up to the plate and just do that. And my mindset is just go out there and try to kill everything. So that's what I'm going to do from day one.
What are the main things that you've been working on these last couple months?
So we're in pre-draft in Santa Barbara with WME, and I think just the main thing I'm focused on is just being consistent with my work. I get my shots up every day, but it's a whole different aspect when we're in a location. We're focused solely on that, not really in the kind of school thing where we go to class and all that stuff. So it's a nice schedule, but still just getting better really all the way around.
Any players, past or present, you feel you model your game after, maybe emulate a little bit?
I don't know if there's like one specific. I like to just take bits and pieces from multiple players and kind of add different tools in my arsenal. Guys that can shoot the ball, like Reggie Miller, for an all-time guy that can his release point, who I've watched some guys with versatility. Paul George with his size, the way he handles the ball, gets to open spots on the floor, and then if you're a shooter, you got to watch Steph and Clay, and the way that he did, just move around, get the defense tired, and still have the agility to knock down shots.
When during the season did you think this would be possible, where you'd be sitting here in Chicago going through the pre-draft combine?
Yeah, in my head, I always felt like I could be here. That's just my mindset. But at the same time, it's still surreal to actually be seated here and think that I have the possibility to be drafted amongst these amazing players, and that's why I'm thankful for everything. But yeah, in my mind, I had that mindset where it's my goal, so I got to achieve it.
Do you think you can come in right away and make an impact?
Yeah, of course. I have the confidence, and the confidence in my shot where I can step into any program and try to make my seat present and just go in there and do my thing. That's all I can do. Not focus on anybody else. Focus on my game, and like I said, just go out there and be myself. And I have the confidence to do that.
Have you met with the Washington Wizards yet?
I did. I had a little interview.
How was it? So it's like a 25-minute thing, right?
It's like speed dating.
That's exactly what it is, speed dating. So like, how do you get to know them? How do they get to know you in that short amount of time?
It's actually it's good. I think obviously it's obviously better with more time, but at the same time, when you got little of that time, it's just good talking of where I'm from. They just kind of want to know my background and everything like that. It's not really focused on one main thing, and it kind of gives us to meet each other and go over everything.
So did Coach Unseld draw stuff on the board? He said he was going to do that. So what was that like?
Yeah. So we started with some background stuff. Talk about where I came from, a lot of good stuff, my family, and then we went straight to some film. They're testing me out, good reads, and then some drawing up on the play, see what my mind's like. So good test.
Obviously the shooting we talked about is a premium, but also high basketball IQ is something that's also in a.
I think it will translate, great. Being at Kansas and playing for a Hall of Fame coach like Bill Self was a huge advantage for me, and my teammates. But just learning from him, every single day is, how my IQ and just my play style, skyrockets.
So my broadcast partner is Drew Gooden, who's a former Jayhawk. Do you know anything about him?
Hey, you're a Jayhawk for life. That's all that matters. That's all that matters. That speaks for itself right there.
There you
That's
go.
all we need.
Thanks, Gradey. Appreciate it. Thank you.
I'd like to say I got in there. I could see myself getting a little sped up in high school, just trying to read plays a little too quick, and going back watching film in high school and wondering why I could probably turn over the ball right there. And so I think being at Kansas really helped with the pace of my game, really just slowing down and helping the game slow down for me. And it just makes it a whole lot easier when you can let plays unfold and really just make reactions off of that.
Coaching staff you have there and the players you were surrounded by last year, do you feel like you kind of were able to get everything you needed to get out of that one full year at Kansas when you're ready to go to the next level?
Yes, sir, because Kansas is a special school, and like you said, the coaching staff is A1, and you got a Hall of Fame coach leading it. So being there has helped me tremendously, and my teammates. I think it's prepared me more than any other place could.
Yeah, of course. Can make 3-pointers.
Yeah, it's a great compliment. I like to be told I can shoot the ball, obviously, because that's what I work on. But at the same time, I'm excited to go out there and just show my versatility with a game like the NBA level. The floor is spaced out so much more than college, where everything's just great team defense. So you're going to the NBA where it's a whole different type of game. So I'm just excited to show my whole arsenal out there.
What's kind of been your goal this offseason as you prepare for the event?
Just get as good as I can. Get prepared. We're in Santa Barbara for pre-draft with WME, and just every day just working on just being consistent with my shooting, just being in the gym, and then off the court just working with nutritionists, just getting my body right and all that stuff. People kind of overlook a little. So I think just being out there, just getting as prepared as I can be, so I can step foot in any program and hit the ground running.
Only at Kansas one season, but a productive season. Kansas was really good. You were really good. What did you learn about yourself and kind of what you learned throughout the year?
Yeah, I learned a ton. Being at a school like Kansas, where I dreamt of going when I was little, it was a dream come true. And I got there, played for one of the best coaches ever, Bill Self. And I think the biggest thing I learned throughout the season through him is just how to be resilient all the time. And you see through Coach Self, had a couple bumps in the road with during the season with him, but even before that, just learning how he comes in every day, same old self, and probably rip us apart, and when we're doing something wrong, the next day come back in and be his old self, and that's what I respect about him, and everyone does, and I think that resilience is going to take me a long ways.
I feel like you're part of this new generation of prospect where these players are embracing social media, famously on TikTok and doing these crazy dances. What is it like growing up in that age as someone who was on Zanga and MySpace?
Hey, it's a blast. That's what I enjoy doing. I use it, not to a distraction. Some people can kind of make a distraction. You get too far in those comments, but I think it's some of the funniest stuff ever when I'm away from basketball. I'm just on social media scrolling and I'm seeing some funny videos and then getting ideas to make my own. And it's just a different way to kind of put myself out there and have fans see the personality that some of these guys have that probably couldn't 10 years ago. So it's cool.
Like he is like synonymous with Gradey Dick. Like, do you feel like people just don't understand, or you just like don't like to show that side unless you're just like feeling?
I mean, yeah, I'm obviously being a little normal right now, just answering these, but it's just a thing I think with basketball people. I mean, you see them, you walk around, you got to be locked in for a lot of stuff, but I think it's cool when you can let your personality shine, outside of the court and really just be yourself. And I mean, that's what I live by. I mean, if I'm not being myself, then I'm being someone who I'm not, and I'm just not having fun going through life. So I'm gonna be myself and have fun going through life.
I feel like that gives you like a benefit or an edge because you have this like different outlook, different lease on life, and how you are.
I mean, it just goes back to just me being myself. I mean, I think it's cool when fans can kind of relate to people and not just seeing like stone-faced basketball players walking through a tunnel, and they can kind of put a face to the funny videos and just stuff like that. Yeah.
What's your favorite TikTok dance?
Favorite TikTok? I just posted one with the little lottery stuff. It was just some I don't even know what it is.
You gotta stand up and do it.
Yeah. No, I got to post on it. You got to go to my TikTok.
All right, I'll go check it out.
Yeah.
Hey Grady, what NBA players, if any, have reached out to you in the last couple of days?
I mean, guys in the past, especially some Jayhawks, have. I mean, guys like Christian Brown I'm close to, that are actually playing for a championship right now, and guys got Mario Chalmers, guys that have been in the league that have won championships, and to have that kind of in my corner is special.
And they give you advice? You ask for advice, or just?
Yeah, over the season too. I mean, it was good for, like I said, being at Kansas. You have guys come back and give good advice and just what to look for in the future.
Cool, thanks.
Grady, what's the
Played at Iowa State and then pro in Japan, so she taught me, my release point, high release, and she was all mid-range. She didn't shoot a three ever, so I don't know really how I got that, but I have a lot of practice. I guess.
Does she shoot it now?
Yeah, she's crazy. We could play horse, and she'll probably still win some games. Her mid-range is great.
Is she still coaching you?
Coaching, yeah, every day. Her and my dad, you see at games, she's probably the only one standing up the whole game. I'm just going crazy after every single play, and I do something wrong in the game, I'm not going to hear the end of it. So
if you were talking
that, what you do best as your own personal player, you're not going to go out there and some pretty majority of people are going to be a LeBron James type player where you can go out and be 6'9", 250 and just cut the ball, have a full offensive game. But it's really the thing, just understanding your game, not trying to do too much, and just play, how you play. Really just focus on you.
Sweet, thank you.
So Grady, obviously everybody knows about the shooting, but what part of your game that you feel is going underappreciated by the media and scouts?
I don't know if there's just one specific thing. I'm excited to go out there and just show my versatility, because this NBA game is a whole new thing than college basketball. College basketball is the defense is a lot more team, just fundamentally sound, and I feel like NBA is a lot more court spread. Guys are getting out of the paint with the rules and everything like that. So it'll be just fun to show my offensive ability to just score the ball and just different things like that.
Can you talk about the adjustment to the NBA line?
Oh yeah, of course. I've been shooting pretty deep my whole life since high school. So it really just comes with just being consistent at it. I'm not gonna say I just went out one day and started shooting from that line and started making everything, but it took a while to just get used to it, and being consistent with my work just helped me, and I got used to the line. I'm good now, so.
Cool, thank you.
Sorry, you've already been asked.
This is everything I've worked for, so the fact that I get to be seated here with all these amazing players is crazy to think about, but it's my goal since I was a kid. So the fact that I'm here, just enjoying everything, taking it all in.
In terms of interviews you have so far, just what teams have you met with?
So today I met with the Wizards. I'm trying to think. It was 5. Wizards, the Rockets. I think it was just 2. Wizards, Rockets, and then my 5's tomorrow. Wizards, Rockets, and then it was cool. It was just it was 25 minutes, so it was kind of like a little speed dating type thing where we were just going back and forth and just learn about my background and all that good stuff.
Are the Magic among the teams, you said 5 tomorrow, are the Magic among the teams that you are meeting with tomorrow?
I do not know for sure. I'll find out probably at the end of today what my schedule's like, but possibly.
How valuable has the feedback been from the teams during those conversations? You call them 25-minute speed dating conversations.
Yeah. It's been cool. It's just cool to I think it's actually a nicer way. Obviously, it'll be better with some more time and get some film and actually see how I can be put into a program like that. But I think these are just nice to put names to faces and meet the guys and just meet me as a player and just see how I'm like off the court. So I think that's important.
Just going back to the match specifically, just how would you see yourself fitting in with them? What do you know about them as a whole, holistic as a team?
Yeah, just the way they play. Younger guys too, and RJ Hampton, he's close with Jalen, so I've talked with them just being like cool like guys, but yeah, their play style is attracted to me and how I play and the way they get up and down the court, shoot the ball and stuff like that, and just it's intriguing for sure.
One more question.
Gotcha.
All right, this is gonna be a quick shoot. This is stuff you've already answered already.
All right, there you go.
But how's the experience been so far this week?
It's been great. I mean, as I was saying, this is something I've dreamt as a little kid, and the fact that I'm actually here sitting is pretty surreal. And I just want to take it all in, soak it all up, and really just enjoy every minute of it.
All right, being from Wichita, honing your skills in Kansas, how did it feel to represent the Jayhawks?
Oh, it meant everything. Like you said, me being from Wichita, like 2 hours away, it was a school I dreamt of going to, and I had 3 siblings go through there, so I was on campus a lot growing up, and the fact that I got to get there and be recruited and see that side of it really just attracted me in, and there was no better choice to go there and to have the season that we had, and I enjoyed every second of it. It was a dream come true.
All right, so we all know about the shooting, of course. To any team, what do you contribute in that locker room and out there on the court?
I think I go out there and just show my versatility, offensively and defensively, and other than shooting, it's just the little stuff that I'm willing to do. I think is valuable. The type of player, if say a shot's not falling, my mind says what can I do to affect the game in another way other than that, and whether it be rebounding, get on the floor and get a charge, whatever it is, and just going out there and just put myself in a position to help the team win.
Last question. All-time starting 5 Jayhawks.
Ooh. All right, point guard. It's gonna make people mad. I don't know. Point guard. Should I have to go Frank Mason? He did crazy stuff at Kansas. Frank. You put Wiggins at the 2. Who's on the 3? I gotta gotta have the confidence, put myself at the 3. I don't know if I'm all time yet, but 3, me, 4. Oh, Joel, and 5, Wilt Chamberlain.
All right, awesome, thank you.
Yeah.